Anybody got an idea?
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving.
Keep driving it. Keep your knees off the ground. That's it. Your very best. Don't quit on me. Your very best. Keep driving. Keep driving. There you go. There you go. That's it. You keep driving. Keep your knees off the ground. Keep driving it. Don't quit till you got nothing left. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep going. I want everything you got. Come on, keep going. I will not bow. I will not break. I will shut the world away. I will not fall. I will not fade. I will take your breath away.
How you play today, from this moment on, is how you will be remembered.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night.
If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember.
You don't defend them. You attack them. You take their game and you shove it right back in their face.
Are you ready to go out there and take what's yours? Yeah! What you worked hard for?
Yeah! Remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl, do you?
Far away, you shoot me down, but I won't go. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't go. I am titanium.
And we are back here on the Red Devil Radio Network with 6 minutes left to go until kickoff. Now Tyler is back with us after his delivery service, which I want to know how that happened.
Yeah, you know what? We had some Foggy Bottom delivered up here for the booth.
Foggy, man, and you didn't even share the barbecue with anybody up here.
It was a little bit of a surprise to me as well. So I took it upon myself to give you guys the halftime show.
Oh, well, thank you so much for doing that for us. You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Hey, don't be greedy, Josh. Remember, I've supplied us with some good old sodas before.
That's true. Glenn, I'll take that back. Glenn did surprise us with sodas, and we were in the car, and I got an A&W root beer. I totally called dibs.
Yes, you did. I mean, listen, we got Glenn with sodas, we got me with barbecue, which means you, and honestly, y'all have no room to talk because y'all got to go to the varsity last week.
That's true. So, all right, okay.
So
that's a point.
We're even. I mean, we're even there.
That's a point.
You know? So.
And we might go next week because we go to Cedar Shoals.
and not to mention, I also bought him a Coke last week.
That's right, because we were dying in the press box.
That big old hot wooden booth at
Dehydration at its finest. But no, man, we might go next week because we're at Cedar Shoals. But that's neither here nor there. But that's awesome.
2 trips to the varsity in 1 year, man. That's a
cleansing and a half.
That's also a good season. So.
Yes, it is. But, man, we were talking about in the first half, man. What do you think of the Devils in the first half? The defense was stout. The offense was moving the football. Barring those few penalties there at the end of the half, how did you think the defense did, or the Devils did there in that first half?
You know, this is going to sound really, really old school, but it's always been true, and it'll be true until there is no more football, which is hopefully never, because football is a great sport. But football basically really only comes down to 2 things. And those 2 things are, can you run the ball and can you keep the other team from running it? And I think in the first half, the Devils were able to open up some nice holes on the offensive line and run the ball. They had a couple big runs. Flowery Branch broke off a big run, about a 30-yard gain. But I think for the most part, the Devils were able to stop their running attack. And Glenn and I talked about it coming in. If you stop Flowery Branch's run attack, you've got a good chance to win. And that's exactly what the Devils did. Now, don't get me wrong. I think Elijah Gainey is plenty capable of beating teams with his arm. But I will say that you know, they want to be balanced, and they want to predicate everything off the run. And if you stop their ability to run the ball, it's going to be difficult for Flowery Branch. And I think the Devils did a good job of that in the first half.
And you're not a coach somewhere because?
Because they usually want people that have played the game.
That's true.
But But honestly, if somebody opened the door, if somebody called, I would be. I love you guys, but I would be on a field somewhere and not in a booth. So.
And we wouldn't have too many hard feelings towards you.
I hope not. I hope not. Because
we would be cheering you on.
Yes, we
me.
would.
I hope so. But what I would tell people is, listen, I got this radio station back in my hometown that y'all need to check out, and y'all's listeners would explode. So it would be both parties benefit from that.
It'd be a catch-22. It'd be great.
Offensively, I like some of the things the Devils did. As I said, running the ball. I would like to see the Devils, do what you do, obviously, and do what your kids have practiced and been coached to do. I mean, I'm not at practice, and so I'm not privy to some of the information that I used to be privy to. But I'm not a big fan of as much of the east-west passing. I like the screen game, but I don't like it so much to where that's the only thing we do, throwing the ball. I would love to see some vertical routes, Glenn. I would love to see some vertical, stretch the field passes.
Absolutely.
In the second half.
Lee Corso, if you remember playing the NCAA football video games on the EA Sports.
Yes, I do.
On the PlayStation, Xbox, whatever your system of choice was. Excuse me. I had a choke there.
I got you.
I had a choke there.
He's getting choked up over this.
Yeah, I was. It was very emotional. But Lee Corso would always say, "Hey, quit! We don't want to see these guys dancing around out there. We just go out there, make a play, go down the field."
Right.
And so, I tell you, I think there are times when the screen is effective, or those east-west plays. To kind of spread the defense out when they're kind of cramping up and sending 4 or 5 in the box. But I think that if you rely on that too much, you kind of let that defense kind of reads that, you become one-dimensional.
Right. And, I mean, it may be where, the Devils don't quite trust their offensive line to protect that long for a 3 or 5 step drop and for a quarterback to survey the field. That may be the problem. But I think you have to at least show the other team that you got a threat of it, or they're going to, like you said, Glenn, they're going to put 8 or 9 in the box and make you as one-dimensional as they possibly can make you. So the Devils come out on offense here in the second half, and we'll see what they do when they receive the second half kick.
I want to, before we go off for the second half, I want to review the keys to the game that I mentioned in the blog. And I want you to put a check mark or an X by these keys. All right, first key that I have on the blog, stopping the Russian attack on the defense. I think I have a good idea where you're going to go with this.
Check.
Absolutely. I think I would agree with that because, as Josh and I talked about and alluded to in the halftime show, we stopped both the Maliks pretty heavily, and we only allowed them. We did give up a big little, as we said earlier, a big 30-yard play, but we were able to do very well in containing them. So I think we have a check mark on that. I agree. All right, second one, limiting the turnovers.
Yep.
Check.
And we also actually got a turnover ourselves.
Right.
We forced a turnover on ourselves on Flowery Branch we recovered a fumble. So
right.
I would put a check mark. Absolutely put a check mark on that. All right, this was a bonus one from last week. Better communication on offense. And Josh and I watched and broadcasted the game last week. There were some struggles on communications last week, Ty. And, it was just very frustrating from the Red Devils in, seeing them being frustrated. They were unable to kind of connect and communicate effectively. Do you think that's a check mark this week?
I think so. I think we're getting the playoff in a timely manner. I think we're communicating well and getting the checks in from the sideline. There hasn't really been any lags that I've noticed. I think Green has done a good job. And what sounds like from y'all, it would be his first start. Did he play last week?
I believe he did.
He did at the end of the game.
He did toward the end. But I would agree with that. I mean, I think that was one of the reasons why maybe they felt they had to make the change was because of the tough communication. So maybe from my end they've been able to work that out, and maybe that's going to give them a better chance to win tonight. So we'll see as they're taking the field here. But we're going to get to my last key, which is getting the ball down the field. What do you think on that?
We just talked about it. I mean, I would like to see. Even if you, the thing about the deep ball is even if you throw an interception, it's almost like a punt. It'd be the same type of field position. If it's intercepted, it's a punt. If it's incomplete, you do it again. If it's a penalty, you get 15 yards. And if you complete it, it's a big play. So I really don't think there's much to lose for the Devils to take some shots down the field.
And that was something that, coming out of the halftime from last week's game, that was something that I wish, I wondered about, and we talked to Josh whether they could throw some good verticals or some fade routes, just chuck it up and see what happens.
Right.
You certainly don't want to do that too much and be one-dimensional, but I think that they should attempt to throw some deep balls around.
Yeah, it would be nice to see the Devils hit one of those. I mean, I don't, in the games I've been to, I haven't seen us hit one. Y'all may have in the weeks that I haven't been here, but it would just be a confidence builder, Glenn, to be able to hit one of those deep plays.
Absolutely, and it's just we've seen a few little spurts. We had a big game at the Walnut Grove a couple of weeks ago. We were able to get a big pass with David Smith, I believe that was Burton in the Walnut Grove game. So that was a big game for able to get the potential up there. So we'll see what happens as we're about ready to kick off.
And here is Sanchez, the kicker for the Falcons. And he has it teed up at the 40 on the near hash.
Darius Hart's back deep for the Devils.
And he will kick it away, and we're underway here in the second half as Hart will race over and field it in the end zone. It'll be an automatic touchback and out to the 20-yard line. So if the Devils want to regain the lead via the touchdown, they will have to go 80 yards to open the half.
The Red Devils have the ability to do it. Let's see if they can get downfield and either get in the end zone or at least get a field goal out of this drive for definite momentum shift.
Green will come out with Hart. Two receivers here to the near side. Blake May is in the slot. One-on-one to the far side. Green continues looking to the sideline to the coaches. And now he's ready, and he will take the shotgun snap and throw a quick screen to May. May makes the catch, 25, and is slung down at about the 27.
What a run and a screen there.
Yeah, it's a nice little slip screen. We saw the Devils run it a couple times in the first half. And Miles Janess made the play for Flowery Branch, and it's about a 7-yard gain to the 27. And we're going to call it an 8-yard gain, second down and a short 2 for the Devils as Green is once again in the gun.
I like Hart to run it here.
And Josh is correct. Darius Hart will run. He'll find a hole, cut up across the 30, and he will have a Red Devil first down. Good call, Josh.
I like on those short gainage plays, giving it to Hart, because Hart has the ability to get through the hole and make some man miss and then get some pasture in front of him. So I really like Darius Hart on those short yardage plays.
Colby Adams made the tackle for the Branch as the Devils are going no huddle here. Not exactly a hurry up, but they're going to stack 3 receivers here to the near side, one-on-one to the far side. And here is Green in a shotgun with Hart to his left. And Green's going to look to the sideline, point out the linebacker, take the shotgun snap. He's going to look to throw, looking, trying to run away from some pressure, and he will be ridden down in the backfield.
Man.
The pocket just collapsed there on him, Tyler, as he gets tackled by number 24, Colby Adams.
Now, Adams has made 2 stops already here in the second half, along with a big sack.
It's going to be a loss of 5 on the play.
And it'll be 2nd and 15 after the sack. That was actually a pretty good pocket. Green had about 2 or 3 seconds to get rid of that one and couldn't find anybody open. Good downfield coverage by the Branch. Secondary there. 4 receiver set. Hart is your back again, and it's a pre-snap whistle. And it's officials' timeout as the officials will meet here. As looks like Hart had an equipment issue. And
he's saying Macuna's going to come in. They're saying he's got some equipment trouble. But with that, he has to come out. And because of that, Macuna will come in.
Yeah, Macuna will come in presumably for one play while they get Hart's equipment issue fixed. Something to do with his back pad, I believe, is what the official was looking at. And here is the snap to Green. He's going to look, and he's going to throw a quick screen out here. And across the 25, makes a man miss to the 30. And he's pushed out of bounds beyond the 30-yard line. And a great move there by Jackson Daniel to spin to the outside and get a couple extra yards. McIntosh, number 4, the corner, made the stop there on the sideline.
It's going to be third down upcoming for the Red Devils.
Third down. It'll be third down and maybe 8.
That was a good little screen there.
Nope. I'm sorry. It'll be third and closer to the first down chains are at the 43, so it'll be third and long. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Looks like sideline warning on Flowery Branch.
Yep, sideline warning on Flowery Branch. It'll be third and long, third and about 13. Pump fake and another slip screen, and Flowery Branch has this one surrounded up across the 30-yard line. Another slip screen to Daniel, and that gained about back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit beyond. Colby Adams again with the stop, Glenn. Good defensive stand that time by the Branch, Glenn.
Absolutely. The Flowery Branch was coming there. They were able to swarm the Red Devils quickly, and some good heart there by Jackson Daniel on a couple of those plays, but just wasn't able to get anything going as they were stopped quickly. So punt has been put up.
May with the punt. Oh, good catch by Lackey, I believe.
Yep.
As I think Josiah Wright rode him down as soon as he caught the ball at the 37-yard line.
It'd be nice if the Red Devils get a turnover here on this drive to get this momentum back, as you had a promising drive there, but with that sack just kind of took the momentum out, so we need a momentum shift here in the second half to get back on the board.
It did. The defense has played well. 6-3. Flowery Branch leads with 9 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter, as Gainey will come out in the shotgun. Damons is his tailback. He'll motion under center again, as they have done all night. Tight end in motion. Handoff up the middle, and trying to probe in the hole is Damons. And Damons will get about 4 to the 43.
Brings up second down and 6. That was a good run there by Malik Damons. He didn't get many yards there. But good positive yardage there for the Flowery Branch Falcons.
As Damons was wrapped up by C.J. Wims, the middle linebacker. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 42.
But you can't have too many of those 6-yard runs.
Drayton is now the tailback, and he will get a play fake, and we are coming on him, but Gainey releases it, and it's dropped.
Intended for number 45, T.J. Ballard.
Ballard had a first down and maybe much more, but Ballard dropped the ball as they ran a little play fake to the play side and tried to dump it off to the H-back. Wims was the closest Red Devil there that would have made the tackle. As it stands now, it's 3rd and 6, Glenn.
Absolutely. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now for the Flowery Branch Falcons. We put a little bit of pressure there on Gainey, but he had a man open, but he just missed making the catch. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now for Flowery Branch.
3rd and 6. Gainey's in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Gainey looking. He's going to throw that way, and it is tipped and intercepted. Running the other way is Spooner, and Spooner is going to have a pick 6. Touchdown.
What did I tell you? The Red Devils needed a huge turnover, and what better way to get a turnover than a pick 6 for the Loganville Red Devils?
Landon Spooner off the tip takes it 42 yards for the pick 6, and the Devils lead 9-6.
But they do have laundry on the field.
Oh, there is a flag. I did not see it.
We can't celebrate yet, guys. We're waiting the call down on the field. We'll find out. Let's see what happens and what they say.
Landon Spooner caught the deflection and raced down the far corner.
You do not realize how hard it was for me to be quiet during all that.
And he had a convoy of blockers, and it was difficult to see as
we were awaiting the call.
Difficult to see as Spooner was zigzagging down there in the corner and made a beeline for the end zone, and we'll see what the flag is now.
Have not heard anything yet.
It is on Loganville.
But it will be a Loganville first down. What?
Illegal block in the back, I believe, was the call.
Illegal block in the back.
Yeah, it's just an illegal block.
So it's going to negate the touchdown, but Loganville still maintains possession.
Oh, just an illegal block, not in the back. It's just a plain old illegal block. And it'll be 1st and 10 Loganville at the 23-yard line.
Well, they're going to take it back from the spot of the foul. So if that's
15 yards from the spot of the foul?
I believe so. We're awaiting the spot.
They're marking it off now, so let's see where they set this thing down.
They'll spot it. They'll set it down
38.
almost at the original line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Loganville. Take the points off the board, but it'll be 1st and 10 with a short field at the 38.
Glad I waited before I updated any score information.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. See, Glenn, you are the man when it comes to that.
Four receiver set for the Devils. Sorry, Josh.
Whistle's blown.
We're in the shotgun, and we're going to throw a quick screen out here to Josiah Wright. Right to the 35, to the 30, and he's finally dragged down inside the 30-yard line at the 28. Josiah Wright with a nice move with the ball in his hands, and he's going to have a Loganville first down as he gained all the way inside the 30. No, excuse me, he's just short of a first down as he picked up 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
Very impressive catch there by Josiah there to get out in the open and get a little bit as they're about 2nd and 1 for the Red Devils.
2nd and short, Hart is your tailback, 4 receivers. Blitz coming, and it is picked up and thrown outside, and Jackson with the catch. And it's going to be a first down inside the 30.
If they give him
no.
progress.
He's just short. Jackson Daniel with the catch, and Colby Adams again stop Daniel short of the first down.
If we're going to do that, we need to get more downfield.
Yeah, you got to get beyond the sticks there.
In my opinion.
3rd down and 1, shotgun formation.
I like Hart on these.
Looking to the sideline now. We got an extra man running into the game. As we're still looking to the sideline, looks to be a little bit of confusion. Green is going to go under center, and he's going to sneak this thing, and he's going to have a first down.
Wow.
Able to get it by the first down line, get it by the line of scrimmage for a first down. Got the nose of the ball past the marker, and it'll be a first down for Loganville.
Yep. Tanner Green, Tyler Williams made the tackle for Flowery Branch as Green fell forward. Used his frame to get a first down and move the chains.
Number 27, Drake Burton, came in there to help push that over to the first down marker. So very good push there by the offensive line.
As the Devils will scrimmage from the 26-yard line of Flowery Branch, 1st and 10. As Green will take the shotgun snap, and he'll fake it to Hart, and he'll look to throw. Deep ball, and it is going to be intercepted. And coming back the other way is a man from Flowery Branch, and we're going to wrestle him down inside the 20-yard line as that ball just hung up. It was almost like it was a drill as that ball just hung up, and the only person in the vicinity was the white shirt from Flowery Branch, as it looks like there was a miscommunication on the route there, Josh.
I thought that it was going to go to Burton, but it just didn't have enough mustard on it. But with that, it'll be an interception. Flowery Branch football, 1st and 10. Just what you didn't need.
Yeah, that hurts too because you get the pick, what you think is a pick six, and they call it back, and now Flowery Branch has the ball at the 26-yard line. Excuse me, at the 20-yard line. Handoff up the middle, cutback lane, and now it's eaten up. I thought there was going to be a cutback lane coming toward us as Malik Drayton had the ball had to carry that time. He picked up about 3.
C.J. Wims on the tackle.
Wims got him before he could find the cutback lane. And it's a good thing, too, because he may still be running.
No joke. That I seen the hole open over here on the near side, and just C.J. Wims just said, "Not today," and stepped in there and made a good stop.
3-yard gain to the 23. Gainey will fake the toss, and there's a whistle blowing the play dead.
They're going to say Loganville's offsides. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Flowery Branch Falcons.
Offsides, as Josh said, be 2nd and short. as we're at the 5-minute and 12-second mark, with Flowery Branch leading 6-3 in a game of field goals so far.
Wow. And just like that, you're having some of those administrative penalties we were talking about in the pregame show that you don't need.
It'll be second. Sorry, Glenn, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say absolutely, and we kind of got that communication issue, too, that we had earlier right before the interception. So
Gainey will fake the toss and hand it off out the backside, and Drayton will fall forward across the 30 for what looks to be a first down for Flowery Branch.
Nice little run there. Spun around a couple guys and then seen where the first down marker was and was able to gain just enough to get a first down. Maybe got a yard more than he needed for the first down. Needed 3, got 4.
So it'll be first and 10 from what looks to be the 31. As we're inside 5 minutes left to go here in the third period. As Gainey will come under center, and he'll send the man in motion, and he will hand it off straight up the middle, and the Devils say nothing to it. Good defense there by Loganville as a host of Red Devils met Malik Drayton in the hole that time, and a gain of no gain that time.
Loganville doing a very, very, very good job, and we've alluded to this so many times tonight, doing a very good, impressive job building that wall, not allowing the backs to gain very much yardage, and that time they didn't allow them to gain anything.
Second down and 10 for Flowery Branch.
Loganville still trails 6-3 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the third.
High-powered offense for Flowery Branch coming in has only mustered 2 field goals as the Devils' defense has been stout. And a play fake up the middle, bootleg, and he's got a man open, and he dropped it.
Pass intended for, it looks like, number 10, Nick Lance.
Another unfortunate mistake and misfortune for Flowery Branches. Gainey had yet another man wide open, but he just dropped it right before he went downfield.
Max Ogletree was on the coverage for Loganville, but Lance had almost nobody near him if he keeps his feet and makes the catch. Luckily for the Devils, he did not. It'll be third and 10 from the 31.
Elijah Gainey got popped as soon as he got rid of that ball as well. As I looked back, and he just got absolutely hammered.
He's took a lot of shots tonight. He'll be sore tomorrow.
Gainey's in the shotgun. He'll take the shotgun snap. Looking, throws a tunnel screen, and it is incomplete.
But there is going to be a flag.
And it looked like it occurred after the play. Malik Drayton was the intended receiver, and we may have hit him after the ball fell incomplete.
Look for a pass interference, possibly.
And,
it's going to go against Flowery Branch.
Oh, it is against Flowery Branch. It's a personal foul.
Illegal block.
Illegal block against Flowery Branch. And so the Loganville coach's frustration might have been a little bit premature.
Yeah, you could hear him just stomping.
I wanted to kind of protect Glenn, but I'm not jumping in front of him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a thin wall separating our man Glenn from the
glass,
Loganville coaches. But
man,
we were.
Luckily, nothing happened, and it's going to go against Flowery Branch rather than Loganville. Personal foul.
And so I think we're going to accept the penalty, which will make it 3rd and a mile.
Looks like 3rd and 25. If it was 3rd and 10, it's looking like 3rd and 25. We call it 3rd in Japan here on the Red Devil Radio Network.
Yeah, 3rd and halfway around the world there. As we accepted the penalty rather than taking the play. And it'll be third and really long as the first down is just beyond the 40-yard line.
And now we're taking it back.
And I think we declined it. I think we ended up declining it, and we're going to take the 4th down.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're going to punt the ball. I was wondering if we might not just take the play there.
I think that was a smart decision. You know, why risk getting a big play on a 3rd down? Just go ahead and decline it. You were already at 3rd down. You stopped them up the incomplete pass, and you're going to bring up 4th down. It's time for Flowery Branch to punt.
So Burton is back deep, I believe, to receive the punt, and took a long time to get it off. And it is zigging and zagging its way, and it'll roll out of bounds on the Loganville sideline at the 30-yard line.
Wow. What and I'll have to agree with Glenn. You know, you have the chance of a big play, big explosive play, but with it being 3rd and 25, I like to err on the side of you'll have having a punt on 4th and call it 20, the way the defense has been playing. But either way, very smart move on the coaches there to decline that. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 30 of Loganville.
Well,
for the Red Devils.
with the pass interference penalties at the end of the half, there's always a chance that they could throw one up on 3rd and 25, and you could get another pass interference penalty.
Very true.
So it was a good decision to take the play, I think, that time.
Very true.
On 3rd down.
I was just trying to show everybody the other side, I guess.
Yes, I know you did a great job. And here's a snap to Green. He's going to hand it off to Hart. Hart bounces outside and shakes a man and is going to get up across the 35.
And they're holding his neck all sorts of kind of crooked.
To the 37. And a good run by Darius that time, as it's going to be about 2nd and 3 after a 7-yard gain there, Glenn.
Yes, indeed, Tyler. A good play there for Hart. He can make some good plays, and he can find a hole if you leave him just a little bit of daylight. It's 2nd and 3 now for the Red Devils.
Here's a 2nd and 3 play. He can run again to Hart, and Hart is going to jam it up in there, and looks like he didn't gain anything.
It'll be 3rd down and 3, excuse me,
May have gotten a yard as he tried to pound it up in the middle, but Flowery Branch would have none of it. Will Rice, number 1, was the man that made the tackle from his linebacker spot. It'll be 3rd down, and we're going to call it 3.
If you're the Red Devils, a play action right here would be very nice, as you've been doing runs on short yardage plays.
And as here's a 3-receiver set, shotgun for Green. Green is going to hand it off up the middle to Hart, and he's going to have a 1st down as he dove across the 40.
Depending on the spot.
It looks like from where the far side judge came. Oh, they're going to spot him short. It looked like where the far judge came in. He's going to give him a 1st down, but it's just short. And I wonder if you're going to see Loganville go for this.
I would. You're looking at 4th and inches, but yes, the spot was questionable,
Yep.
but either way, it's 4th and inches upcoming for the Red Devils.
The offense is staying on the field. C.J. Wims is coming in now, number 11. Green is going to get under center. You may see another sneak here. And under center we go, and trying to draw them off sides, and they did not move. Now we're looking over to the sideline, and we call a timeout.
Wow.
Good discipline there by the Falcon defense that time, not to jump off sides, as Loganville did early in the game.
And if you're Loganville, do you go for this, though? I mean,
I
you're
don't
4th
think
and
so.
inches.
I think you see him punt the football now. It was a nice attempt at gamesmanship, trying to get him to jump off sides. But I think now you punt the ball. You got 1:35 left in the quarter, and you're only down a field goal. You're well into this thing, obviously. And I think you try to play field position.
Absolutely, Glenn.
I agree. I mean, I wouldn't blame them if they tried to go for it, but right now it's just too risky. You don't want to risk getting a turnover on downs and having them just go off and get a big gain or even a big touchdown. So Loganville is taking the conservative route. I think it's a pretty smart call.
We are going to punt as Blake May's going back to the 25.
Well, put it this way: if you go for it and you don't make it, they get it. They have the momentum.
Yep.
And you give them about a 40-yard field. Versus if you punt it and you pin them deep, you give them about maybe an 80-yard field. So the Devils will choose to play field position as Flowery Branch just now sends the safety back deep, as May will take the snap and he'll boom it away, and bouncing at the 32 and rolling out of bounds inside the 20. Great punt by Blake May. And just as we predicted, guys, the Falcons are going to have a long field to go to be able to score a touchdown and add to their lead.
Absolutely. And what a beautiful punt by Blake May. Good call from the Red Devils to punt that ball away there, Glenn. It was just an absolute wonderful punt by Blake May.
Absolutely. He had great hang time. Great blocking there for the special teams for Loganville, and pins the Flowery Branch Falcons in not too deep kind of deep territory there.
Yeah, it's going to be at the 19, so it's 1st and 10, and they got 81 yards to go if they want to make this a 10-point game, as they already lead 6-3 with 1:23 left to go in the 3rd quarter. So,
and we've shown that we can stop their rushing attack. So, I feel pretty confident right now with the way LHS has been playing on defense as we get set up here 1st and 10.
Gainey will snap it, and he will lob it deep. He's got a man out there, and it is dropped.
It is.
Oh, man.
Too much mustard on that one to Jalen Strone, but Blake May was there on the defense.
Man, Blake May was the deep safety there, but looked like Strone had him beat for a deep ball that time and just couldn't bring it in, luckily for Loganville.
Very luckily.
2nd and 10 now for Flowery Branch.
Blake May was the only man that separated Strone in the end zone.
As Gainey will come out and he'll get under center. I believe Drayton is his tailback. Drayton will get the carry up the middle here, and he'll hit a hole, and he'll get up across the 25 and sprawl out to about the 27. Gain of about 8, and it'll be 3rd and a short 2 as we get inside a minute here in the third quarter.
This game's going by fast. Only 9:09 here on the East Coast, and we're already almost in the fourth quarter.
3rd down and 2 as we may be looking at the final play of the third quarter. Big stop coming up here for Loganville if they can get it. Gainey will hand it off, and met in the backfield by Carson Moore for a loss is Drayton. And Flowery Branch will have to punt the ball back to Loganville as Carson Moore comes up with a big stop.
Big stop there by Carson Moore as, Tyler, that wall is continuing to be built on defense. Loganville looking very impressive right now as they have been all night, limiting the big two-man rushing attack of Flowery Branch as they're about ready to punt.
Yes, it is, Glenn, and I think they may get this punt off before the quarter ends. They will. Here's the snap, and it's a low line drive that Burton will not field. It'll bounce inside the 30 and roll dead at about the 27-yard line. And that will do it for the third quarter. Back to take you the rest of the way will be Josh and Glenn. I will be heading down to the field to talk with Coach Mike Humphreys following the game. It's been great to be with you. When we come back on the Red Devil Radio Network, Josh and Glenn will wrap up, hopefully what results in a Loganville win right here on the Red Devil Radio Network.
In the market for a new home? Then look no further than my boy Cameron Snell. Hey, it's Josh, and I bought my house from him, and it is awesome. He really listens to your needs and wants, but he fits it in your budget. You can reach him at 404-455-2549. Cameron Snell, Realtor Extraordinaire. That number again, 404-455-2549. And don't wait, because your dream house is waiting. Cameron Snell, Loganville's most trusted realtor.
I know everybody.
All right, everybody, we are back. I am the voice of the Red Devils to take you through the rest of the ball game. Loganville will come with 2 men to the near side, 1 man to the far side. There's the snap to Green. Green will give it to Hart. Hart will find a hole and being ripped. His jersey was about 2 feet away from his body, but gets all the way up to the 31, Glenn. What a run by Darius Hart.
Absolutely, a big run there by Darius. As I'm quickly doing a quick update for our social media page, as big run there by Darius Hart.
Absolutely. Loganville comes up in a 4-wide set, 2 to the far side, 2 near us, and we're going to have Hart right beside Green. There's the snap. It'll be a give to Hart. Hart will go to the outside, be drugged down, lose a couple, back to the 31-yard line. So it'll be, looks like 3rd and long upcoming for the Red Devils. 3rd and 7, we'll call it.
Yeah, didn't need that big loss there by Hart. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Hart just wasn't able to find anything and got stopped hard in the backfield. 3rd down and 8 now. Correction, sorry about that. As PA announcer, here we go. 3rd and 8.
Looks like Blake May and number 14, Andre Murray, will be near us. They'll have 2 men to the far side, and Hart will be our running back. 3rd and 7. What do the Devils dial up here? There's the snap. We'll drop back to pass. There's the pass over the middle, caught by number 16, Max Ogletree, with some daylight to the 45, all the way down to the 50, hit out of bounds, but no flag.
What a pass there, and that's going to bring it to, let's see, about, what is that, Josh, around the 30, 40?
They're going to give him up to the 45, but there's a flag way back on the 25-yard line, so we'll see what the flag is.
We hope it's not a holding call.
That's what I'm afraid of.
We saw some jousting there right before the pass went up, so that's what I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. I kind of worry about the holding call. Let's see what they call. Waiting the official call here.
They're spotting the ball at the 45, though. So we'll see exactly what this penalty is, as they are spotting the ball at the 45.
They're in the huddle right now discussing. Let's see what they decide here and what they rule.
Let's see, the ball once again is placed at the 45. The flag is all the way back at the 25. So we will see what the penalty is.
They're deciding what to do here. What the call is. Still in the huddle.
Is it going to be a dead ball foul? Is it going to be a live ball foul? We are waiting. They're going to say holding on the offense. That'll be 15 or 10 yards. It'll be to repeat the third down. But a personal foul.
It's going to. There's a personal foul on the defense, as you just heard our PA announcer. It's going to offset, and it's going to be 3rd and down and 7, I believe it just heard.
But the, if I'm not mistaken, the personal foul should have been after the play had ended, so it should be 15 yards after the 10 yards, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll just move the ball up 5 yards and then take the ball from there. As we're waiting to find out what's going to be the call. Okay, there is holding on Loganville, and that's what they're going to mark off, 10 yards. So what are we going to do with the... So we go 10 yards back and then 15 yards. So we're going to be basically back to where we were. All the confusion.
Yeah.
Just to say it's 3rd and 7.
Very confused. Reminds me of last week. We had a lot of confusion last week, but it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Yep.
We know
so
that.
is the personal foul penalty only 10 yards at that point? 15?
They just said it's 15.
Okay.
So here's your answer.
There we go. 3rd and 7. Awesome. So, all right. So it'll be 3rd and 7 upcoming for the Devils. 2 to the far side, 2 to the near side, 1 back. Green will back to pass. Looks. He's got to get rid of it quick. There's the pass. Hit hard. Hit hard by number 1, Will Price from Flowery Branch. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. No flags, as it was a clean hit, but just lit up the Red Devil receiver. Bring up 4th and 7 upcoming for the Red Devils. The Red Devils are going to have to punt.
Yeah, just crazy. A few minutes there with figuring out the call, but just a unfortunate turn of events there for the Red Devils. We're not able to complete the pass. Had a hard hit on the play, as I believe Blake May is about ready to punt.
Grant Lackey back deep for Flowery Branch. That was a hard hit, too. There's the snap. Blake made a kick. There's the kick. A good kick. Grant's not going to call for a fair catch. Be hit and spin around. Finally taken down by a host of Red Devils. It looks like number 8 for the Red Devils, Reed McDonough, was the original person who blew up that play. But taken down by a host of Red Devils there, as it'll pin the Flowery Branch Falcons at the 31, Glenn.
Very, very impressive kickoff defensively on the return there by the Red Devils, not able to, to bring the Flowery Branch player down very quickly.
Bring up 1st and 10 for the Falcons. They'll have 1 man near us and 2 backs, more of a pistol style. But look for them to break that up and go under center, as they normally have done. And look at there. Look for a run here. They'll send a man in motion. There's the snap. It's going to be a pitch behind, but was able to corral it. Gained all the way up to the 34-yard line. So looks like a gain of 3 on there, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, they were able to sweep it around there. And they got about 3 yards on the play. And Josh, you can feel the intensity as the crowd is starting to get into it here.
Absolutely. Gainey will come under center again. He'll send a man in motion. There's a snap. It'll be a give straight up the gut. Now there's a flag coming in from the back end of the play. Looks like in the area of holding, but we will. Yes, it will be holding. So it'll be 10 yards from there. So it looks like it'll be 2nd down upcoming for the Falcons.
It's going to be definite holding on Flowery Branch.
They're going to call that on T.J. Ballard,
number 45.
I'm loving the walkie-talkie tonight.
Absolutely. It's been our best buddy tonight.
We need to tell more officials, don't wear the earpiece. Just bring a walkie-talkie. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's helped us tremendously in our broadcast tonight. As once again, a hold against Flowery Branch.
Man, brings up second down, and they're going to spot the ball at the 21-yard line. They got to get to the 42-yard line, so looking down at 2nd and 22 upcoming. They'll send a man in motion. There's the snap. It'll be a fake to the man in motion. Be a give to number 7, Malik Davidson, but taken down hard. 3rd down and 12 upcoming for the Falcons. Glenn?
Absolutely. Flowery Branch sent a couple guys there in motion, but we got another flag here, Josh. Hang on just a second.
All right.
Let's see what that is for.
What's it going to be in the area of?
We're still waiting.
It's going to go against Flowery Branch.
We're still waiting to call. We know it.
They're going to mark it off for Flowery Branch. Good Lord. All the way down to the 10-yard line or the 11?
It's going to set it up. I believe we just heard it was a holding.
Another
penalty.
holding. It'll be 2nd and 32.
Wow.
Good God almighty.
2nd and 32 for Flowery Branch.
Good
Man,
Lord.
oh, man.
2nd and 2 flights from Georgia to Japan.
Absolutely. As now we gotta bend over here to kind of look what's right
Now,
in the corner.
if you're the Red Devils, a stop right here would be very nice.
Or a pick six.
The ball's placed at the 12. They got to get to the 42 for a first down. It's going to be a play-action pass. There's the
He's under
pass.
pressure.
Oh, man! Number 34, Landon Spooner had his hands on it. Could have had a pick six. However, in and out of his hands.
Man, oh man! But I was observing the pressure we put on that kid Evan Ganny, and man, oh man, so close to a big play, but unfortunately, not gonna. Pick six not happening right now on that play.
Brief.
Third down.
32.
It's time for the Red Devil faithful to get up here. As they're
Good
getting
Lord
the tambourines.
almighty. No tambourines. Cowbells are okay, no tambourines. You know how I feel about that.
I know.
Flowery Branch will have 2 men
Just
to the far
informing
side.
everyone.
2 men to the near side. There's the snap. He'll drop back to pass. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Pass intended for number 80, the young man, as we do not have a name.
DJ Brown.
Look at coming in the clutch. The PA announcer is.
We've had some good buddies here tonight, walkie-talkies and our awesome PA announcer and sound crew. So thank you guys so much for helping us out.
4th and 2 flights from Japan, and now they're going to be punting from their own end zone, and Dante Burton's going to be back at the first down marker to try to catch this bad boy. There's the snap. There's the kick. Dante Burton looks. He's going to corral it and muff it. You got to fall on it, Dante. With that, it's going to be a Flowery Branch football, it looks like. But we're
still haven't
still waiting.
got the call yet.
Look
as
for the-
Dante muffed it.
Look for the gouging. Dante Burton does not have it as he's standing up. Oh, praise God. Loganville football. Oh, praise the Lord.
Oh, wow.
Loganville
has the ball, as you are aware by Josh's tone, as my mic is extremely loud here.
Yeah, I apologize. Praise the Lord. That's
First and 10 for Loganville around midfield, right at the 50, looks like.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Absolutely.
Oh, my Lord. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Holy good.
We'll say
I shouldn't have had that hot dog. Now it's starting to come back on me.
We'll say the wind kind of kicked that in Loganville's direction.
It's going to be a sideline warning on Flowery Branch. It'll be 5 yards because that's their second one. Mark it off. 1st and 5 for the Red Devils.
Okay, we'll take it.
Woo!
Some good things happening for Loganville right now as they got to take advantage. They're down by just 3 points here.
That's going to be a sideline infraction. 8 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the ball game. Loganville trails by a field goal. If you could just get in field goal range, we could tie this ball game up.
Absolutely. As it's now 1st and I believe 5 right now for Loganville as referees trying to get everything set up.
Tanner Green will come in a shotgun set. He'll have trips to the far side. He'll have Blake May near us and Darius Hart in the backfield. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass. It'll be a screen to Blake May, who'll make a man miss and then be pushed the pile all the way up to the 44-yard line. What a run by Blake May.
Blake May just showing some tenacity, just fighting for every inch, and that's what this game's all about.
Absolutely. Be second down and 5, upcoming for the Devils, as that 5-yard penalty was assessed on the first down, so it was 1st and 10. My apologies. We'll have 2 men to the far side, 2 men near us, Hart in the backfield, Green in a shotgun. There's the snap, drop backs the pass, stare down the receiver, and it is caught by number 30, Josiah Wright. Woo! If that's not a first down, it's going to be close.
By Josiah, and it looked extremely close to me. I apologize for my bad vision, but it's at least near the first down.
3rd and 1 is what they're going to call it.
Okay, that's about what I was about to say. So it's 3rd and 1. So PA announcer getting the Red Devils into it.
We're under center. It'll be a give to Hart, and he will not get it. He will be stopped short. They're going to spot him as a no gain on the play. It brings up 4th and 1. Let's see if the Devils try to go for it with 6:55 left. We got to do something. The clock is ticking.
Absolutely, and we got to hurry so we don't.
They're going to say he lost 2 on the play. 4th and 3, and we're going for it. 4th and 3, 2 men to the far side, 2 men near us. Hart in the backfield. Green, come on, baby, make it happen.
Checking with the.
Now we're going to split Blake. Now we're going to reverse Blake May and Andre Murray. Now May's in the slot. There's the snap. Get rid of it, Green. Green to Hart. First down, baby, to the 30. 25. Upended, but not after he got a first down. What a pass by Taylor Green to Darius Hart. Good enough for a Red Devil first down.
Absolutely. Darius was able to get out on the screen there, and Tanner was able to get the ball to him for a first down around the 25, I believe, Josh.
Absolutely. And people wonder why I don't sit down during ball games.
You'll break another chair like a couple years ago.
You got that right. We'll have 3 men to the far side, 1 man near us. There's a snap. It'll be a fake give to Hart. Throw to May over here to the near side. He's up to the 20, but they're going to bring him all the way back as he was horse-collared, been brought back, but no flag. It'll be up to the 19-yard line. Holy Lord.
But he was able to get about 4 or 5 yards, 6 yards. So he was able to get something out of nothing before he was swarmed by a host of Flowery Branch Falcons.
We are
2nd and 6 here.
We are definitely in field goal range. There's the snap. Green will step back to pass. He throws it out to Hart. One-handed grab. Look at that. Turns upfield. Gains a couple, maybe 1.
Darius there.
Wow.
On a good little play, he was able to gain, I believe, a yard. If I heard our PA announcer correctly.
The 3rd and 5 upcoming. Scoreboard says 3rd and 6. We'll take it. 3rd and 5. They'll gain 1. You are definitely in field goal range. Just get it in the middle of the field. We'll have 2 men to the far side. Murray and May near us with Hart in the backfield. 5 yards to go for a first down. There's the snap. Green looks, runs up, and he's not going to get anything. He's going to lose yards. It'll bring up 4th and 9 upcoming for the Red Devils. The Red Devils, what are we doing? Tristan Rudisale's on to try for the field goal to tie the ball game.
Yeah, Tanner just tried to make something happen on his feet, but was quickly brought down before he could get anything going. So we're going to bring out our field goal unit to take the 3 points.
Come on, Tristan. Come on, Southpaw. Put it through the goalpost and tie this ball game. Snap, place, kick, everything's up. Oh, please, Jesus. It's good. No, they're saying it's no good. Man. Well, you turn the ball over there. Be 1st and 10 for the Falcons with 4:14 left. You had a chance to tie the ball game. Pushed it just to the right.
Yeah, I think that wind kind of pushed it to the right there. I couldn't see very good from my vantage point, but ladies and gentlemen, the field goal was no good. Flowery Branch is going to take over here at their own, near their own end zone. It's going to be around the 20.
And they're going to spot the ball at the 20, and that's where Flowery Branch will scrimmage. They'll come under center. 6-3 your ball game. 4:14 left to go. They'll send a man all the way over. There's the snap. It'll be a give to Malik, and then he'll be hit by a host of Red Devils, but a flag comes in, hopefully in the area of holding or a chop block.
Yeah, there was a lot of holding from the last possession with Flowery Branch, but we'll see what that call will be for. Sounds like it may be holding, Josh. We'll see.
Yep, it's going to be holding against Flowery Branch, 10 yards. 1st and 20 upcoming.
It's going to
for the Branch.
Going to put them at their own 10, as we have officially confirmed that that is a holding call.
This has been nice. Y'all thought I was just like ESPN or something. No, I had to walkie-talkie.
Absolutely.
Oh my Lord! 2nd and 20.
We have a chance now, opportunity to push Flowery Branch farther
Oh, excuse me,
back.
1st and 20.
It's 1st and 20 at the 10. Flowery Branch 10.
All right, come on, guys. You've got Flowery Branch on their heels, literally at their own 10.
Let's do like we did against Walnut Grove a couple weeks back. Be nice.
I don't want it to be that nerve-wracking. There's the snap to be a give to Drayton. Drayton gets nowhere. Maybe gains 2, brings up 2nd down and 18 for the Branch.
You've got to feel very confident if you're the defensive coordinator about the defense right now. They have just done a tremendous job swarming and getting quickly to Flowery Branch's big ball carriers right now.
Absolutely.
All game.
2nd and 18 upcoming for the Branch. 3 minutes and 41 seconds as the clock continues to run as they ran the football there. We've still got 3 timeouts. No, we've got 2 timeouts left. Flowery Branch has all 3. Flowery Branch will probably come under center as per the usual. They will look for another give to Drayton. There's the snap, and it will be a give. They'll try to find something, and finally be hit by a host of Red Devils, but not after he gets up to the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Flowery Branch as the clock continues to run.
As Loganville defense coming up again against the run. And we're looking at the time. It looks like, is that 3:01?
Yep.
Looks like. So less than 3 minutes to go. Loganville's got to get some points on the board.
Absolutely. We are now under 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in what's been a quick ball game.
Come on, guys.
3rd and 8 upcoming for the Flowery Branch Falcons as they're still trying to get the play in.
Now the whistle's blown.
They will call a timeout. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Glenn, this is absolutely exciting.
Tyler, I'm telling you, buddy, you just know when the right time to let me take over because we've saw this before here. Flowery Branch, me and you, Winder. We saw this other week with Winder. We saw this with Walnut Grove when you and I were doing the game. So we're on to another barn burner here.
This has been a very low-scoring ball game. Loganville's got 2 timeouts left, and Flowery Branch has 2 timeouts left as we were getting that taken care of up here in the booth. Oh, Glenn, I say this almost every game. I eat way too many fried foods for this.
Yeah, lucky for me, the only thing I had earlier was pizza, but that was back at like 12 o'clock, so that's been a while ago. But I've got a breaking score update, Josh.
What's you got?
Syracuse is up 24-17.
Syracuse up 24-17.
Third quarter with 6:26 to go over Clemson.
Wow. Flowery Branch comes 2 to the far side, 1 near us. They're going to throw. There's the pass. Incomplete. There's the flag.
And that's not good at all.
And it's going to be a pass interference or hold. Either way, that's going to give Flowery Branch life with a 1st down.
That's not good with this less time to go, because now you're going to...
They're just going to call it a straight pass interference. It'll be 15 yards. Automatic 1st down for Flowery Branch with 2:26 left to go, and that is something you did not want to do. You had them 1st and 20 and let them off the hook.
Absolutely. Just a mental mistake there by the Loganville defense is going to bring up a fresh set of downs as the clock's getting low here.
The time is not on our side at the moment as Flowery Branch took a 1st and 20 and then took it all the way down to a 3rd and 8, and now they have a 1st and 10 on a very unnecessary and unneeded pass interference penalty. They'll come under center and probably run it again. Looks like a new back's in. There's the snap. It is. It's going to be to the other Malik, number one, Will Price. Gain up to the 40-yard line. Oh, excuse me, number 3, Malik Davis. It was the other Malik.
Flowery Branch is just trying to milk some time off the clock as we're about to be under 2 minutes here.
2nd and 7 upcoming. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. And they're just going to run this clock out, I believe, 1:54 with, we've got 2 timeouts. We need to use them.
Absolutely.
They'll come under center, 1:45. You've got 2 timeouts. There's the snap being given to the back. Call a timeout. You sacked him. Call a timeout. Thank you, Jesus. Brings up 3rd down and long upcoming for Flowery Branch as we use one of our timeouts. 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go.
I definitely understand the strategy here, trying to conserve those timeouts. But, man, you let a little bit of time left go on the clock before you used it. But we did get a sack. We do have one more play, hopefully, that we need to try to get a stop here. Now we only have 1 timeout. We've got 1 timeout now. With 1 minute 37 to go in the ball game. We are at a 3rd down now.
And they're going to say it was a 3rd and 10. I thought it was way farther back than that. But it is going to be 3rd and 10 for Flowery Branch with 1 minute 37. We've got 1 timeout left.
Can't make any big mistakes like last set of downs.
Cannot. If it's in the air, just go for the ball. Don't worry about the receiver. Go for the ball.
Absolutely.
3rd and 10. We get a little excited.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 upcoming for Flowery Branch with the ball at the 36-yard line.
A crucial point in this ball game,
Come
Josh.
on. Get a stop here, call another timeout, go down the field and kick a field goal. At least. I would like a score, but they'll send a man in motion. There's the snap. It's going to be a give to the back. We had him dead to rights, but he spun around, and that's exactly what you did not need. Let him go, guys, to the 30 and tripped up at the 30. The clock's going to keep running.
That might have been the ball game right there.
1st and 10 upcoming from the 31-yard line.
No, that was not the time. We did not need that at all. I mean, our defense has we broke down right there and left a big hole, and we did not need that at this point.
Last week it was interceptions. This week's it's pass interference. Time is not on our side. A pick 6 or a fumble right here would be very nice. But look for Flowery Branch just to run the ball as they're going to run the clock all the way down as much as they can and call a timeout. It is now 58 seconds left to go in the ball game. 1st down. Glenn?
Yeah, I feel like a big dart has just went through us here right now. Not much to say other than that was just a tough play to watch on the defense. If you're Loganville, having to see that hole just break through and get wide open, that's going to put us now. Should this hold up, it's going to put us at 1-2 on the year as far as the region, and we're kind of looking at must-win territory for the next few games. We've only got about 3 to go after this week, so we've got Cedar Shoals next week, and man. At the end of the day, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of positives, but man, we take another hit on the L column.
Yep.
I mean, at some point, like one of our basketball broadcasters said a couple years ago in the game, we look at the positives, but man, positives kind of amount to nothing and are muted when you start losing a bunch of games. And man, it's not over yet though, so let's not quite stick the fork in it yet. We have 1 timeout left. We just got confirmed by our official.
Everybody's got 1 timeout, and they're going to take a knee. And that'll take the clock down. And it looks like Loganville is going to give up the headsets, and they're not going to call a timeout and just let this one wind all the way down. But with that being said, Loganville will lose tonight's game 6-3. Very, very tough loss for the Red Devils. They were in it all the way. Never mind. Red Devils going to call a timeout with 37 seconds left. Use their final timeout as the Red Devil fans start to leave the stadium. But what a way to hold a team that's averaged 40 points a game to 6. 2 field goals. We didn't let them even get in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's an accomplishment, but, you know, again, like I said just earlier, it's all for naught. You know, if we can't do anything ourselves, we still are lacking on
In all honesty, we should have about a minute and a half on the clock if we would have just used our timeouts. But with that clock management, Flowery Branch will come out, take another knee, and go back to Flowery Branch with a win.
Yep. I believe they're still going to be perfect in region play, correct?
I believe so. They'll be 4-0 in region play. But what a way for the Red Devils to only hold them to 6 points.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's, if there is a positive from this, I mean, we have been able to hold some of these teams that are high scoring offenses to just a few points, but they're still, the result is still the same. They are still getting big wins against us, so
absolutely
it all goes for naught, but looks like they're going to take it here and get it set up. Let's see, I believe
that's
going to
be
the knee, and that's going to be the ball game as Loganville falls to Flowery Branch by a final score of Flowery Branch 6, Loganville 3.
And we will be right back to wrap up this game here on the Red Devil Radio Network.
Does your business or school district need two-way radio system service and repair? How about GPS installation? If so, call Alpha Communications, located in Loganville, Georgia. Alpha is a family-run business who for 25 years has been serving the state of Georgia and the United States, installing systems in 48 states and Canada, as well as in over 140 counties in Georgia. Call them at 770-263-8843. 770-263-8843. Alpha Communications, the best communications provider in all of America.
And we are back. A tough night for the Red Devils as the final score, Flowery Branch 6, Loganville 3, in what was a very quick ball game as it's only 9:41 here on the East Coast. 2 hours and 11 minutes for ball game time. And Glenn, just a rough set of circumstances. Loganville had them dead to rights. 1st and 20, 2nd and 18, then all the way up to 3rd and 8, and then a costly pass interference. As that's what plagued the Red Devils tonight. There at the end of the first half, they had about 4, and then they had one huge costly one here at the final minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think if that call hadn't been made, you know, we could have very well looked at a possibility for us to get the ball back and get a big score, at least possibly maybe send it in overtime. But unfortunately, bad luck went against us again. This year has been the story all year, and we kind of gave up a big rushing play to kind of that pretty much sealed it for Flowery Branch after having a great night for the most part, containing our Flowery Branch's big rushing attack. But what can you do? Flowery Branch wins and goes on to a perfect record in region play. We dropped to 1-2 on the region. Got to play Cedar Shoals next week.
Absolutely. The next time we see you, we hear from us, we will be in Athens at Cedar Shoals. And for Glenn Pemberton, I am the voice of Red Devils, Josh Truby. Penalties cost the Devils this ball game tonight. And that's something that will be corrected in practice this week. But Glenn, any final words before we take it to the house?
Well, just a tough loss, as we mentioned. You know, we fall down to 1-2, and we're going to lose that 4th spot as far as the playoff race is concerned, unfortunately. But you know, we still have about 3 more games left. We have Cedar Shoals, Buford, and then Johnson. So, seasons, don't give up. We still got 2 more games. We're going to be fighting to the end. So,
absolutely.
Get ready for next week.
You got that right. For Glenn Pemberton, I am the voice of the Red Devils, Josh Truby, saying we will see you guys next week from Athens, Georgia, where the Red Devils will travel to the Jaguars of Cedar Shoals. The final to tonight's game, Flowery Branch 6, Loganville 3. We will see you next week right here on the Red Devil Radio Network.